Anyway, we're almost getting to the end, and there's just one question that is selfish, but that's the one question I was uh, extra eager to ask you and talk to you about. As we mentioned before, your wife is Italian, mine is Spanish, I'm Dutch, living in Spain. From the Netherlands, we already get bombarded with a lot of languages. We learned Dutch, English, German, French at a very young age. And in the beginning, it was very tough because teachers were telling us like, "Hey, I don't know, maybe you should focus on something because their language skills are not developing well enough." And I was just really wondering, what's your experience in regards to, teaching language? Because I'm assuming that you also been teaching Italian to your kids. And what's your vision in regards to languages for your kids?
So we think it's really important that they learn Italian as well. We live in Holland, so Dutch is a no-brainer, but they need to be able to speak Italian as well. So my wife, Chiara, always speaks Italian to them. So no exceptions. And what we have, I think I don't know where I read this, but I think it's a proven scientific fact that like bilingual kids have several advantages in life. One of them, I'm sure, is like reducing the chance of getting senile dementia. This is one of the things that one of the advantages of being bilingual. I'm not sure why. I think mental flexibility is one of them too. And what I just know from personal experience is that my kids find French less hard than their classmates, and they're also pretty good at English. So I think, look, like having another language under your belt is just an advantage if you want to learn the other languages as well. So I think it's really important, but it's tough, like to get to them to speak Italian to their mother is like a struggle sometimes.
Mm. But that's your approach. No, she just always speaks Italian to them, or do you have certain days? How did you decide on, okay, this is the way that we're gonna step by step teach them to at least be able to understand and speak basic Italian?
So yeah, that's just this, like from day one when they were born, they were just I speak Dutch to them, and Chiara speaks Italian. So that is we thought that would be the most logical thing to do. Also because I couldn't really I couldn't imagine speaking another language to my children besides which it would not be Dutch. I think we have noticed a weird thing, like when it's the woman that has changed countries for the man, the woman will always speak her language to the children. Mm-hmm. Whereas when it's the man that has changed countries for the woman, oftentimes he will be speaking the woman's language to the children as well. Like we knew a Dutch-Scottish couple in Holland, and he was speaking Dutch to his children. So his children were no better at English than their classmates, which I think was a pity for them. We know an Italian-Dutch couple as well in Holland, but he is Italian and she's Dutch, and he is speaking Dutch to the children. Like we've noticed, like when it's a man that has changed country, he will be so adapted that he will not even speak his own language. So this is unimaginable to me. I'm 100% sure that if we were living in Italy, I would still be speaking Dutch to the children, because I think it's important that they learn both languages, but also because I don't like to have to speak Italian to them, which we do have a rule at home, like at the dining table, we will all speak Italian, and in the car as well. So these are the things that we have been trying to do to get the bilingual thing going.
Nice. Yeah, so you also make certain areas the language area, so the dinner table is Italian, all together in the car is Italian.
Yeah,
I like that approach. I'm gonna remember that. So we're working with days. So right. Monday, Wednesday is Spanish, Tuesday, Thursday is English, Friday is Dutch, and then the weekends we split. So one weekend is only Spanish and the other weekend is English. I'm not focused much on Dutch. So you made me think saying, okay, yeah, when the man moves to the country, which is in my case, they don't speak anymore. I'm like, okay, I speak some, but I don't it's just one day. So I'm going to have to think about that one. But the reason for that is also it's practical. I mean, I think my kids can do more with English and Spanish, entrepreneur-wise or business-wise, than they can do with Dutch. So that's just my thought. But I still want them, since I'm Dutch and proud, I still want them to also be able to understand and speak Dutch, which little by little they're getting, which is a lot of fun. Hey man, I hope you got all the information out of this that you were looking for. If so, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And if you hit the bell, then every time we come out with a new video, you will be informed. For now, thanks for listening, and I hope to see you soon.